Have you ever felt completely taken over by a feeling, like sadness that swallows your whole day, or anger that builds in your chest until you say something you regret, or anxiety that follows you for no clear reason? You try to shake it, you try to be positive, but it clings to you like fog you can't see through. In those moments, it's easy to forget you are not your emotions, you are not the sadness, you are not the fear, you are not the chaos that lives in your mind. But still, we believe the story. We say things like, I'm angry, I'm broken, I'm not okay. And that's where the suffering begins. Because the truth is, you are not the storm, you are the sky. The storm comes, the storm goes, but the sky stays unmoved, open, always present. Today's video is about remembering that. We're going to explore what emotions really are, why they feel so heavy, and how you can stop being trapped inside them and start watching them with calm, quiet awareness. Because once you remember that you're the sky, everything changes. Your emotions are real. They deserve your attention, but they do not define you. You are not your sadness. You are not your fear or frustration or guilt. You are the space where those emotions appear and pass through. Think of the sky, vast, quiet, endless. Now think of the weather, sometimes clear, sometimes stormy, sometimes unpredictable. The clouds may cover the sky, but they never destroy it. And no matter how dark the storm, the sky remains. It watches, it holds, it waits. Just like you can. You don't have to fight every emotion. You don't have to judge yourself for feeling something. You don't have to get lost in the storm. You can simply observe, breathe, allow it to move through you. Because all emotions, even the heavy ones, are temporary. They rise, they peak, and then they pass. But you, the one who watches, you remain. And here's the secret. When an emotion arises and you are aware, when you simply observe it without judgment or resistance, it moves through its natural cycle. It rises, it reaches its peak, and then it fades. But if you don't observe it, if you start feeding it, supporting it, reacting to it, it grows stronger. Take anger. When it first arises, it's just a flicker. But the moment you identify with it, the moment you say, yes, I am angry, you fuel it, you rise with it, and soon it carries you, it takes over, you become it. That's how we get lost. Not in the feeling itself, but in our unconscious support of it. This is why we must develop the facility of awareness, the capacity to stay present, to witness, to remain the sky. The more you practice this, the more you begin to live from the place of the observer, calm, spacious, unshaken. And when the next wave comes, you'll know, this is just a cloud. It will pass, and I am still here. There's a well-known teaching in Buddhism that says, the sky does not hold on to the clouds. The clouds pass, and the sky remains. It's simple, but when you feel lost in emotion, This one sentence can bring you home. A student once asked a master, "Why do I get carried away by anger so quickly? I want to stay calm, but I fail." The master replied, "When the wind comes, the tree does not fall because it is rooted. Be like that tree. Don't try to stop the wind. Just grow your roots." What are those roots? Awareness, stillness, presence. Because emotions only carry you when your awareness is weak. But when you are rooted in presence, even a storm becomes something you can watch and learn from. We all know what it feels like to be swept away. You're tired, and a small comment from someone sets you off. You feel rejected, and suddenly your mind floods with stories. I'm not enough. I always get hurt. You're anxious about something uncertain, and before you know it, your whole day is consumed by the fear of what if. These are not failures. They are moments where your awareness went to sleep, where the emotion rose, and you followed it. But every one of those moments can become a lesson. The next time it happens, ask yourself, can I watch this like a cloud? Can I breathe through this without becoming it? Can I remain the sky even when it storms? That's the practice, and it's a practice anyone can begin right now. We live in a world that doesn't teach us to observe emotions. It teaches us to suppress them, to smile when we're hurting, to stay busy when we're anxious, to toughen up when we actually need softness. From a young age, we're told, don't cry, don't be too sensitive, just move on. So we learn to push feelings down instead of meeting them with presence. But emotions don't disappear when ignored. They wait, they build, and eventually they erupt. That's why awareness matters, not just for peace, but for healing. So how do we actually practice this? How do we stay rooted in awareness? When emotions rise like waves, it begins with small shifts, simple tools, practices that reconnect you to your center, your sky. Let's start with this. 1. Name the emotion. Don't become it. Instead of saying, I'm sad, try, this is sadness. It sounds small, but this one shift creates space. You're not fusing your identity with the feeling. You're naming it, watching it, letting it pass. This is anger. This is fear. This is shame. You're saying, I see you, but I am not you. 2. Return to the breath. The breath is always here. It doesn't care what mood you're in. It just flows. When emotions feel loud, bring your attention to the breath. Feel the inhale. Feel the exhale. Even 3 conscious breaths can bring you back to yourself. 3. Journal to the emotion. Write to your emotion as if it's a guest. Hello, anxiety. I see you're here again today. What are you trying to tell me? This isn't about fixing anything. It's about listening without judgment. Sometimes emotions just want to be heard, not solved. 4. Let it flow. Don't resist. Most of our suffering comes not from the emotion itself, but from resisting it. You feel sadness and then say, I shouldn't feel this. You feel anger and then judge yourself for it. But what if you allowed it? What if you said, this is here now. It will pass. I don't need to fight it. Like a wave crashing on shore, it moves through when you don't try to stop it. 5. Use a simple mantra. When emotions rise, whisper to yourself, this too shall pass. 4 words. That's it. But they carry wisdom as old as time, because every emotion has a life cycle, and every storm eventually clears. These are not magic tricks, they're gentle reminders, practices that return you to your sky. Again and again, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present. Even one breath, one pause, one moment of observation can shift everything. Let's take a moment to go inward. If it feels safe, close your eyes. Let the world around you soften. Let your breath find its rhythm, gentle, unforced. Now, imagine yourself as the sky, vast, still, open. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the space that holds them. Now picture the clouds drifting across that sky. Each cloud, an emotion, sadness, anger, joy, fear. They come, they pass, but the sky remains. Breathe in, feel the presence of the sky within you. Breathe out, let go of whatever you're holding. You may feel something rising inside you right now. A tension, a worry, a memory. Don't push it away. Don't follow it. Just watch. Let it pass. Let it move. Like a cloud on the wind. There's nothing to fix, nothing to control. Just this breath and this stillness. Right now, you are the sky, and everything else is just weather. Take one more breath. Feel your awareness expanding again. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Carry this space with you into the rest of your day. You are not your emotions. You never were. You are the one who watches, who feels, but is not defined by the feeling. The sadness may come, the anger may rise, the fear may whisper, but they are not you. They are visitors, passing clouds, and you are the sky, unmoved, expansive, whole. This is your power, to observe, to breathe, to stay rooted, even in the storm, because no matter how loud the winds get, the sky remains, and so do you. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. If this message spoke to something inside you, if it reminded you of your own stillness, or helped you feel even a little less alone, I invite you to stay with us. Subscribe to the Law of Change. This space is here for you to reflect, to heal, to grow. And in the comments, tell me, what emotion do you struggle most to let go of? Let's walk this journey together. One breath, one cloud, one sky at a time. Thank you for being here.